Man, I just took a ride downtown to meet a buddy and listened to the radio, 107.7 out of Birmingham, and it's this specific DJ. Her name is Dricka Ray. She was telling a story that, to be honest with you, I really wasn't paying attention to, about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. But it was a catchy story. So I kept it on there and I paid a little bit of attention. But as she was concluding her story, she basically said, when people get on these reality TV shows and spear their life, their family's life, you know, you get to a point of no return. And I have to agree with her 150%. As a matter of fact, I even took it a step deeper. So, with this social media thing, which I enjoy, I really do enjoy social media. Whether I'm a consumer or a patron. Well, I guess both are the same. But in other words, whether I'm downloading, editing, and putting something on my platforms to be watched, or whether I'm watching somebody else's material, social media can be worse than reality TV. I want you to think about it. Well, you know, you got millions of creators, content creators, and a lot of them will go to the ends of the earth to have something go viral, to get that bag. And listen, to each his own. But not knowing that if you do have some material that go viral and people, start giving you a little bit of motion, start watching you gain millions and millions of followers, and people start diving into your private life, and you got a whole bunch of skeletons in the closet. Then what? See, I would never do reality TV, never. But I love my social media. But this is where I differ from a whole lot of people. I don't have any skeletons in my closet. That's nothing in my past that would ever come back to haunt me. So I can tell you my name. I can tell you where I'm from. I can tell you where I'm going. Whether it's one person watching it or a million. There's nothing on reality TV or social media that I fear. I don't have 16 children by 16 different women, hid away somewhere. Never that. All three of my kids are accounted for, grown and thriving. I'm about to retire, so I'm not finna do anything stupid on social media that would ever get me in trouble. Like I said, I'm about to retire, so I'm not gonna do anything stupid anyway. But there's just nothing for me to fear when it comes to social media. But I seriously do think that it's just another form of reality TV. Many of the people who I watch and I consume their content on social media, they always refer back to, well, in real life. And it's important that they do that, because when you get to the point that you think social media is real life, you done lost your mind. And I'm talking about people who rely on their content to gain a lot of motion for the bag, for the money. I can care less, man. I'm going to talk about the same thing every day. Well, maybe not the same topic, But I'm not finna change up anything. I'm not finna get a whole bunch of sparkly things and shiny things and lights and, to attract anybody. Either you like my material or you don't. I don't care. I do this more for self-satisfaction than I do to gain motion. And that's just the honest truth. A lot of people go see a therapist. Hell, I open up my camera and tell you about an event, give you my opinion on an event or a situation. That's my therapy. And if you enjoy this, thank you. I appreciate it. If you don't like I did something that had a very catchy title. They got tons of views on Twitter. Guess how many likes I got? 0. How many comments? 0. But you know what? I don't care. I don't. Hey, I'm just glad you spent 5 seconds, maybe 5 minutes watching it. I appreciate that. Anyway, I just wanted to basically comment on what I heard from Drinker Ray this morning. That these people, they get on these reality TV shows and just air everything, out to the public. But then they get mad when they get public backlash. I don't watch no reality TV. I think the last reality TV show I watched was probably Forged in Fire, and I just did that to get a few a few lessons and learn new techniques when I was making my knives and stuff. But other than that, listen, it has no part in my world. Social media does, and like I said, social media to me is just like the new reality TV. But listen, you guys stay safe. I appreciate you. And I love you. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, you guys stay blessed. And I'll see you next time.